Soup. Hold on. Hold on. I set this up. I'm gonna explain a little bit what's going on here as well. So I set this up so it'll save and use my specific controller profile that I made for this. So this is Mario Galaxies. I'm sure you all know what Mario Galaxy is. Okay. So there's the screen. Just a second. Let me just center it. Hang on. A, B, A, B, A, B. It works. Okay. Chat, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for the orientation of it. Because it's not, like, proper, I suppose. How's that, chat? That works for me. But it's just, there's black bars I can't really, like, do anything with. As long as the capture is, like, fine, I guess. It's okay with me. It's not that big a deal. Okay. Yeah, I can't, I could fix that by stretching the whole thing. Actually, maybe oh, whoops. Hold on. I could probably fit it if I do this. But it cuts off some stuff. So I have to... Hold on. Yeah, because it's like, it's full screen, right? Ooh. Hold on. That's the wrong one. What was that overlay? Where did I just have that at? Why is that there? Why is the old one there? Okay. Hold on. Okay. Now it's in widescreen. Hold on. Okay, chat. It looks like it's just in widescreen in general. So, if I just full screen it. There's like the black border. Is that fine? That seems fine. I didn't even consider this when I set it up. Is this fine? Looks fine? Alright, I will trust the word of one singular chat member for the entirety of chat. Alright, so check this out, chat. So here's the cool part about this. So as you know, Mario Galaxy has, you know, aspects to it that require you to use the motion controls of the Wii emote and stuff like that, right? So what I have done, and I'll share a bit. I'll share the link to the video in the VOD. But I found a video that set the controller up in a way to mimic the Wii remote. So what you do is I have it set up so, as you can see, nothing's on the screen. I can't move because I don't have a Wii remote. But if I hold the L button on my controller, I can simulate the Wiimote. But it only happens if I'm holding the L button. So if I let go of the L button, it's gone, no issue. So now I can use the controller. I have A button and B button mapped to A and B, and I have them mapped to RB and RT, because when you're holding L and using the control stick, you can't really hit A or B, but you can hit RB and RT. So I can use A button on RT, like that. Todd. So I'm using simulate it. You see the cursor is very slow. I have that set intentionally like that. And I have it so also, you know, the manta ray mini game? I have it also set up so that if I'm holding up or down on the D-pad, it'll let my Wiimote stick activate for tilt controls. So it was a bit of an involved process, but I figured out how to set it all up so there shouldn't be any hiccups with the game. I should be able to play the entirety of all 120 stars on this control scheme, which is sick. So let's go. Again, I will share a video setting up, because this control scheme also works for Mario Galaxy 2. You don't even have to change anything. It'll all work the same for that one. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. Comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario,
Be waiting.
I've been waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
So yeah, chat. Mario Galaxy is my favorite game of all time. One thing I forgot to check, if there were any glitches with visuals. So like, you know, sometimes emulation isn't perfect. There could be a bit of an issue. Okay. There could be a bit of an issue sometimes. So I forgot to double check that, but I think for the most part it should be fine. Yeah. Yeah. A little crunchy sometimes. I hope that's not consistent. Hope it smooths itself out. But I think for the most part it should be fine. Unless we run into a real big issue. So we'll have everything mapped to a controller. Okay. There's just a little bit of audio crust every now and again. Have to see how consistent that is, I guess. Maybe there's a way to fix it. Because I made sure the game actually does run, like, you know. That was important. 2007, by the way. 2007. Still looks great. Bowsers. Princess Peach, you are formally invited to the creation of my new galaxy. I like when Bowser makes grunt noises like this. This festival's over. Yeah. Man, it's been a while since I played this game, but it's my favorite game. It is legitimately my favorite game of all time. And just watching these cutscenes again behind the wheel of the controller, you know, it's a great feeling. Okay. Well, let's just go for a little bit. We'll talk more about things as we get into levels and I have more time to talk, right? Because there's a lot I want to talk about, for sure. This game also has one of my favorite OSTs of all time. It's all orchestrated. It's all very, 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 very good. This UFO is also kind of like random. Like, what is this about? such a good Bowser theme. Yeah, that's what he said. Kill. That Kamek deserves a raise. No Bowser enemy has ever gotten Mario quite like that. And now, one of the best songs in the game. Gateway Galaxy. Finally, you're awake. Let's play. I love this little place. I really do. Doesn't matter if it's 28 degrees outside right now. Getting chills. Although I don't like the Space Bunnies rendition. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. I like this version of it. Before the bunnies get involved. I keep forgetting which button has long jumping. There's like planet gravity. I gotta keep in mind. Come here, champ. Come here. Come here. Okay. You caught me. Oh, I knew I should have hidden in that crater. Considering when this game came out, yeah. 2007 was 16 years ago. This game came out when I was like 10 years old. I would say that constitutes for nostalgia. Running on spherical planets is not as easy as you think. See? It's not as easy as you think. I can't catch him. Smooth brain. Smooth brain. Okay. I knew I should have hidden in the crater. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. God damn it. Every time I try that, it doesn't work. Slow down, damn it. I can't believe I let myself get caught. Anyone ever wonder why the Lumas can turn themselves into bunnies? Maybe you really can help Mama. This was their litmus test. Sorry about bringing you here so suddenly. We should probably tell you where you are. There's a connection here to deep space far from your lands. We call it the gateway to the starry sky. Mama's waiting up above. Please help with whatever she asks. I don't know what you just said. Luma, Luna, Lunar, Bunny. What? What? Do a flip. Been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. It's because moon rabbits. Yes, yes, but we're not on the moon. We're in space. Which is... The moon is in space, yes, but so is the Earth. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save you a special one, you need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. Earth is in space too, you know. You can shake the Wii remote. Disaster has struck us just as he visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the grand stars. May the stars shine down on you. So here's the fun part. I have that mapped to a button. So I can just press X button to do a shake. That is so good. That is so good. Shake to spin the things that look breakable. You can even spin enemies to stun them. I don't have to. Ooh! A little crusty. Alright. My computer can definitely handle it. So maybe there's something I have that I could change to make it a little bit better. But it's fine. It's not interrupting much. A crackle here or there is fine. Hi there. Good to see you. I have some bad news. See, I had a launch star ready for you, but a meteor smashed up. Can't leave without it. It's the final touch just to fix it. Oh, be sure not to fall in the black hole. Okay. Alright. So, chat. Yeah, so when I was younger, when I was younger, I used to play this game and Galaxy 2, you know, a pretty large amount of times. And there was definitely a point where in the summer I would just play through the entirety of those games and try to do them in like a sitting. So I'd just be up from like, I'd be up the whole night. I'd be up the whole night playing the game. Oh. Get me out of here. One of those enemies should have the key. Okay. I did that with Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 a number of times. Because I really, really like these games. But I haven't actually played Galaxy 1 in a while. It's been a long time. And the thing is, chat, there was something that I was interested in trying in the future as well. Because I always didn't bother with it because I didn't know how to get this game working for the mammal. You know what I mean? But there's actually a Kaizo version of Mario Galaxy. There's a Kaizo version of Mario Galaxy. And I don't know much about it. The only thing I know about it for certain is that it requires knowledge of like one tech. Like, the only real thing you need to know is how to do one certain tech, which essentially is how it like lets you get up steep slopes that Mario can't normally get up. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure I could learn. But I was interested in that at some point. But of course, if I've learned that doing stuff like that for free is not great. So if I was ever to do that, it wouldn't be for free. You know? Money talks. But also, like, I'm not really interested in doing that right now. More so I'm just interested in playing through Galaxy again. Because it's the perfect time for me. Turn off the flip switches in the floor to shut down the machine. Yeah. Okay. There's a Kaizo for everything. I don't know how good it is. But, you know, it seemed neat. This game has plenty of, stuff that it could be difficult, for sure. But it's not the hardest game. It's definitely not the hardest game, Mario game. But it has its fair share of difficulty. Turns out I didn't even need a Wii motion sensor bar at all. But like, the controller tutorial that I found to let me do this was uploaded, I think, October last year. So, it's not very old. I've heard of green stars. I didn't know that was Kaizo, though. I just thought it was an expanded hack of Mario Galaxy 2 for the green stars. Use a candle instead of a sensor bar. Yeah, I've heard that trick, but I don't need to do any of that, right? I'm playing 100% localized on my Xbox controller. It's great. Now for my favorite hub world in video games. The beacon is lit again. Don't touch the beacon. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It is my home and also home of the Luma. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of the planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power source, power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which we could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars. Discovered the power to cross the universe. God, I love how Bowser just discovered how to fucking, like, jump through space-time. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there is a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these. The only one that is working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. Save my game? Sure. Alright. So it's still Gateway Galaxy playing right now. But the Comet Observatory is just one of my favorite hub worlds. Just, you know, ever. Just a nice place. And as it slowly lights up and the music progresses to more lively, it's also really great. So many different aspects of it. So much world building as you light it up. The garage and everything. Chad, I really like this game. I really like this game, so, you know, be prepared for my commentary to be overbearingly positive. Welcome. This dome acts as an eye of the observatory, so here we gaze upon distant galaxies. Once the Luma transforms to a blue pole star, it will guide this faraway galaxy. Simply point star and press A. Oh, right, yeah, these things. Okay. The galaxies that can be observed from this dome represent the distance to the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you'll be able to travel. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. How do you measure evil like that? Oh, I just remembered, chat. Sorry, I had to knock the screen down there for a second. How do you turn the Wiimote speaker off? Because I remember reading that can cause some, like, audio lag. I need to turn that off. The Dolph. Hold on. Control configuration. Untick. Enable speaker data. Okay, what the hell is that? Enable speaker data. I see no option like that. Oh, it's already off. It's already off in general. Hold on. We're fine. Never mind, chat. We're fine. False alarm. False alarm. It was already off to begin with. Okay. We're good. You open the Wii menu. I don't have a button mapped to the home button, but it is a thing, I guess. There was an HD texture pack I looked into as well, but I guess it wasn't finished, and I don't really know how to set something like that up, so I didn't bother with it. But if I did, I probably would have bothered with it, because who doesn't love a good HD texture pack? This is the wrong way to go. But I'm here now. I just love the environments. I love the environments of Galaxy. The planets. Even if some of them don't really make sense. Good song. Even if some of them don't really make much sense. Okay. Okay, alright, hold on. God, the three-dimensional controlling, dude. Alright. I still think this game looks beautiful. And also, it's, the OST for the game. I really, really, really like it. So there's that as well. I do need to collect star bits, chat, for, like, Lumas and stuff. So I won't get too crazy with it. There will be plenty of opportunity in the future to do it. But there are, like, Luma galaxies I need to get. Watch this. Watch this. Yeah! Technique! These two. I didn't know this on my first playthrough. But if you hit these rocks in the gem spot, they explode into star biddies. Ow. Good Egg Galaxy has great music. Come back. Come on, Peanut Planet. Peanut Planet. Jelly filled. They're not donuts now. It's rock candy. Ow. It's alright. Every 50 star bits, you get an extra Mario. However, your life count resets. Your life count resets whenever you like close the game, so it's like kind of pointless. I guess this is around the time when one-ups became more obsolete, I suppose. Well, okay. Whatever works. Whatever works. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, Starbits look like candy. Like, there's like real candy. That looks like, that Starbits look like. It's so neat. It's good. Okay. So just pressing the spin button will work for that, okay? There you go. Yeah, just take it in the sights, chat. Don't mind me. So... Oh. Infinitely spawning rocks. So I guess I can talk about my art ventures now. So, chat, as you know, I've been going to the gym since sometime last month. I think around mid-May. I think it's almost been exactly a month. Yeah, sack boy. It's been almost a month since that, but while I was on that, you know, mindset kind of deal, while I was on that mindset, I was thinking about other things that, you know, I want to do. And there was a lot of, like, images that sift around in my head that I think about, like, wanting to exist. But, you know, I can't pay people. I can't just keep paying people when I want them to draw things I want them to draw, because that adds up really fast. So I thought, you know, why not give it a shot myself? So I asked, I messaged Soros, and I asked him if he had any recommendations for a cheap tablet. And the cheapest one that I found that was still, like, pretty solid quality, it was a Wacom, medium-sized Wacom tablet, which cost me 150 bucks. So it wasn't cheap. It was not cheap. Wasn't cheap at all. I got the thing, and I got an open, like a free software, and I started trying to draw on it. And let me tell you something, chat. That was not easy. In fact, it barely even worked. Can you draw a perfect circle, chat? I can't. Perfect circles can suck a nut. Like, suck. They're so hard. But I couldn't draw straight lines either. I was fucking struggling. Hold still, damn it. Come here. Come here. There you go. I can't draw a line. No, I can't either. I can draw a horizontal line, but a vertical line is really hard. So I was just doing like basic practices and stuff like that, and it was like really difficult. I tried to learn gesture, and holy shit, dude, I just could not understand. I was getting really frustrated. Really frustrated. But I asked Soros, and like, you know, he was helping me with stuff, and we did a drawing together. And I was just kind of like learning bits and pieces of how to do things from him. And that's where the Rumia kind of started. So with him, I ended up doing pretty much everything in the Rumia except the hands, like for the outline. So I did hair, you know, I did like the shirt, I did the dress. I learned a couple tricks with that. I spent 2.5 hours trying to draw a shoe. Aim at me and press B. Okay. I spent 2.5 hours trying to draw a shoe, and it turned out pretty good. Honestly, the shoe turned out perfectly fine, but it took a long fucking time. Same with the legs. So here's the thing, chat. I had to draw the legs coming out of the skirt, right? But I needed to make sure that the legs coming out of the skirt made actual sense to the anatomy. So I had to draw the legs under the skirt to make sure of that. And, well, that took 2 hours as well. But the thing is, like, the entire process of me just trying to do that, like, Soros is very patient with me. Like, he's just waiting, offering advice if I needed it. So, like, we were just doing that. Because originally, Chad, I wanted to do, originally, I wanted to, like, I moved on to do a headshot. Like, that Rumia was supposed to be a headshot only, but we kind of just kept going with the details. Mario, can you do a, thank you. We just kind of kept going with the details, and it turned into being, like, full-on Ruma. So, after struggling with, like, the shoe for 2 hours, Soros asked Ferdy. Ferdy said he'd be down to help me as well. So then he joined up, and he's been teaching me a ton of just, like, basics and stuff. He showed me how to draw a hand. He showed me, like, a bunch of tricks for eyes, for coloring. Like, just last night, he showed me perspective and how perspective kind of works. He showed me kind of how to draw like a head at a 45-degree angle with kind of cheating. So I've been getting a lot of help from those two, and I've been kind of slowly practicing what they're teaching me and applying it. And over the weekend, when we're all available, we try to do like a little group draw. So then we can, like, they can teach me as I go while they also, like, put it on canvas so I can see what's going on. So that's what we've been doing. That's why I've been up so late on weekends. Why I've been going to bed at like 5 or 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. on weekends, because those are the only days that work for them. So I want to stay up as long as I can with them, so I can get as much as I can out of the session with them. So that Rumia in total probably took about 12 to 13 hours. And there's a lot of finer details missing. Like, for one, there's no shading. There's no proper line arting. The way we did line arting in that was definitely strange. There's no detailing, like, on the clothes or the hair. So there's a lot, like, missing. But like I said, I'm learning a lot of different things, and there's a lot to keep in mind as well. There's a lot to keep in mind, and trying to do it all in one go is just gonna make my, you know... I've been getting let me put it this way, chat. I've been getting a lot of mileage out of Koishi gifts, alright? We're getting a lot of mileage out of Koishi gifts as I slowly learn. I don't know how to shade yet either, but just taking it one step at a time, alright? One step at a time. But that Rumia is a culmination of a month. Not like every day of a month, but a month of me working and learning and trying with their help. And I finally, like, finally last night, not last night, sorry, the day before, I finally finished it on Saturday night. And I was really happy with it. So I wanted to post it. Now I can talk about what I've been doing. So I've been doing this on top of my gym stuff, chat. I've been busy. So busy that I have not had a day to edit in almost 10 days now. This isn't the right one. Get me out of here. So my schedule is like, you know, I got stream, I got gym 4 days a week. And now I use my free time to either edit or do art, but I got my weekends dedicated for art with the boys. So there's a lot. I'm doing a lot, you know. I'm doing a lot with my time, and honestly, I'm just having a great time being alive right now. That's, I don't know what else to really say it, I suppose. To live is to suffer, but right now we're not suffering. I'm having a great time living my life. There's a lot of things I want to do, and I'm actively working towards doing them. And it feels really good. It feels great, man. But yeah, like I said with the gym chat, like, in regards to it, I don't want to just talk about these things. I want to be able to show them, you know? I want to be able to show that I'm, you know, what I'm saying is something that I'm doing, practicing what I preach and whatnot. So I'm going to the gym, I'm telling you about the gym, and I will at some point be able to show you an actual change in my body of that. And same with art here, it's like, I didn't really want to say anything about just like, oh, you know, I'm learning to draw or whatever like a month ago. I wanted to wait until A, I could do it, and prove to myself that I could do it. Because chat, I've been very frustrated doing it, for sure. I've been very, very frustrated trying to do certain things and not getting them down. But there's a couple things that prevent me from quitting outright. Number one, that tablet wasn't cheap, so I'm getting my money's worth out of it. And number two, there are a lot of things that I really want to draw. So the desire to draw them is keeping me in there, even when things get really difficult. And I'm still a complete beginner, and there's a lot that I have to learn as a complete beginner. And there's a lot that I just can't do as a beginner, but I have to keep trying. It's very frustrating, but it's also very satisfying when you succeed. I really liked doing it. So, being able to do that, show myself that I can do it, and now I'm comfortable talking about it, because I think I've proven to myself that I can stick with it, and that I want to stick with it, and I will continue to stick with it. And I do hope that, you know, That, you know, maybe somebody sees what I'm doing and they think, yeah, maybe I can do it too, right? Because it's like, I'm not that much different from anyone else. If I can get off my ass and go do something like this, then there's not much stopping you from doing it. The only thing I will say is that there's definitely a difference in human resources, I suppose. I want to make that pretty clear. I'm getting a lot of help from friends for both of my ventures. Like Ferdy and Slash have been invaluable for the art information. Couldn't ask for better teachers than those two, really. But like, not everybody is gonna have access to somebody who's so willing to help them, stick with them, be patient with them, and just be able to help them as well as they've been helping me. And with the gym as well, you can't always find someone who's readily, like, just wants to go to the gym, right? Whoa, come back, Mario. Come back, Mario. Woo. So I want people, you know, I want people to take the plunge if they can. But I also understand that I'm kind of blessed. I think I'm pretty blessed on certain fronts for what I'm actively trying to do. And I won't take that for granted. Discovered a new galaxy. But yeah, I've just been having a good time with life in general. I enjoy streaming, I enjoy editing, I enjoy the process of art, and I enjoy going to the gym. I don't mind my job. My job is fine. It lets me live, and it lets me pursue the things that I'm enjoying. So I'm not like dying, you know? I don't work a full-time 9 to 5, like, I have no time for fun. I have to save money for when I am, like, old and dying. I am very much living in the present with my budget, that's for sure. But I don't mind. People have different lifestyles, different ideas of how to live their life, and for me right now, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing in the moment, and I'm making enough. So I'm financially secure, and I am capable of continuing to pursue the things that I enjoy doing. Without having to, like, you know... Not everybody is that lucky, though. I understand that. Woo! That's why I was jumping on the house. Look at these weird-ass planets. What even is going on here? But yeah, hands and stuff, and feet... They're weird. I learned a very strange method. Ferdy calls it the Nichijou method for feet, where you draw 2 cubes. You draw 2 cubes, and then you draw a 1/4 of a circle within the cube, and then you connect the back cube with a cylinder, and it creates a foot in a shoe. And I was like, what? But it kind of works. It's kind of freaky that it works, honestly. Hands as well. Like, just identifying the shapes and how shapes can form complete things. Like, when the hands that we drew, there had to be separate orientations, right? Because one was behind Rumia, one was in front. So I had to learn how to do that. And the more I do it, the better. So like I said, on Friday, chat, we're gonna be getting together, and we're gonna aim to do Cheerbo. We're gonna do Cheerbo. And I'm really excited for that. Draw Mogus eyes. No, okay, you're saying that, but legitimately, that's what Ferdy taught me. I'm not even kidding. Like, the trick for eyes was I drew the pupils, and then I used the darker color. I used the darker color first, and I filled in the pupil. Then I took the lighter color of the eyes, because you know how the shine for the eye is like, there's different brightness in it, kind of deal. Nice. But you start with the darker shade, then you get the brighter shade, and you go over the bottom of the eye. Then you take the top shade again, and you draw a little circle in the center of the pupil. So it kind of ends up looking like a half circle in the brighter color. Then you take white, and you draw a Mogus. Like, you draw an Amogus visor, not even kidding. Straight up, not kidding. You draw an Amogus visor in like the top corner, and when you zoom out, it looks like it looks like an eye. You can go look at my image if you want. Like, go look at my image and you will see it. If you look at the whites in the pupil, it's the Amogus visor. And it actually, like, completes the detail on the eye for the shine. Oh, I hate this. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. It's very helpful. It's very helpful. And it gets that nice, like, anime shine to the eyeball. It works. Don't knock it if it works, right? Caliente. A white pill. He said, listen, he said draw an Amogus. So that's what I did. I drew an Amogus. Gimme, 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 gimme. I mean, you saw the art trend that was going on, right? With, to make a character crying, you just draw a Amogus with drip. And that's how you get a crying character. The goofy business. There you go. Okay. So here's the thing. If you're young, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 26 turning 27. And I don't know, there's just a point where, like, it all started with my friend offered me to go to take me to the gym, right? It just kind of, like, I don't know, it just hit me in a way. Like, how many more times am I gonna say I can't do or won't do? How many more times am I gonna do that? When am I just gonna fucking buckle down and try and see what I can do? He took away every excuse I could have used. And at that point, I was like, if I say no here, then I didn't really want it. And I didn't like that. So I took up his offer, and then we started the gym. We started up the gym. And that's how it all started. And since then, I've been, unironically on that grind. Gardic and stuff. I was actually thinking that, Crazy. Like, it would be great practice to do some, like, Gardic sessions, for sure. I'd love to do some more of those with people who are interested. I just need to find certain time frames that work for it, right? Because, like, time frames that work for me is, like, degen hours for Europeans, right? Like, Ferdy and Sora's are, like, 11 hours in the future for me. Or something like that, so when I hit them up at 10 p.m., it's like 9 a.m. for them. So they're up bright and early, and I'm going to fucking degen hours. And my degen hours is like noon for them. Yeah, Gardic is fun. Gardic is fun, and I think it would definitely, like, it'd be just great, like, doodle practice and stuff like that as well, right? There we go. There we go. Sometimes you just meet people by doing things that you like. Like, I know I know how that sounds, but here's the thing. Let me break it down. I've been going to Smash events, like local community Smash events, since like 2015, like a year after Smash 4 released. And at that Smash 4 event, those Smash 4 events that went into Ultimate events, that is where I met my friend who has been taking me to the gym. That's where I met him. So, we met through a common interest there, and, you know, now now I got a gym buddy like that. And a coworker at my job, who doesn't live too far away, that I get along with. I talked to him about it, and he got invested in it, so now I got a gym buddy like that. So you just, you know, you just meet people in places just by doing different things, and that's just really how it is, I guess. I'm not really sure how else to describe it. But, like, I also met Soros and Ferdy just through, streaming and whatnot, right? Like, I just kind of ended up meeting them by doing this. So you never really know the kind of people that you're gonna meet as you just kind of do the things you want to do. Hell, you might meet someone at the gym, you know? Just keep going, doing your thing, and then maybe you'll find someone to You'll find somebody who goes around the same time you do, looking for a gym buddy, bada bing, bada boom. I can't really speak on that, though. I know it's definitely easier to continue the gym when you have a buddy. But it's, you know, life is a mysterious thing, and you never know when you're gonna meet someone who has such a great impact on your life somewhere down the line. That sounds really fucking lame. Could I change how I said that? That sounded really fucking lame. But, no, you look at it like a domino effect, right? Somebody I met like, back in 2015 was, my start for getting into the gym. Who would have seen that coming, right? Who would have seen that coming? Pay no attention to the bees' noises as I crawl all over them. Alright? Don't worry about it. You show much bravery, new bee. We trust that you may rely on you on the future. Yep. Gardic should just work. Or, like, tablet should just work, right? I actually tried to get Ranger working, by the way. But unfortunately, I couldn't get that to work with my tablet. I have no idea why. It just didn't work. So that sucked. Here he is. Ah, B! What? Mario, hey, it's you. We escaped from Peach's castle too. We thought Bowser would get us, then we lost Luigi. Just remember, we found a power star. I'm sure you need it. Here, take this. Well, the thing is, my tablet should work with Gardic, because the only thing a tablet really does is act as like a pseudo mouse, right? So, it should just work. Here's the thing, chat. Like, there's a lot of times, of course, where you think, like, you know, you want to do something, but you can't. Sometimes you really just have to kick yourself in the ass and take the dive, you know? Last time we did mine didn't work. I don't think the drivers were up to date. Okay, check that for next time then. Mario, your name is Mario, isn't it? That is what I heard from your friends who just arrived. I'll have to check that myself. My drivers are up to date, at least. Mario, it has such a nice ring.
Look.
Are you hitting on me? Your friends are waiting for you at the garage. I think they want to tell you something, so you best hurry over there. Okay. Tablet should work for Gardic. Yes, 100%. Because, like, essentially my tablet is just, like, you know, it gives me... It puts the mouse into my pen, right? So, it should just work. But I've never tried it with Gardic, so... Talking out of my ass. I'll trust your guys' word on it. Mario, somehow we made it too. We'll help you get the power stars and save Princess Peach. You can count on us, Mario. We're all in this together. There you go. But yeah, no, it's like sometimes, chat, you really just need a kick in the ass. And where you get that kick in the ass, it's hard to kick yourself in the ass, but sometimes other people can kick you in the ass. But there really is just like... Sometimes you just gotta do it, right? Chat, you ever see the movie Yes Man by starring Jim Carrey? Have you ever seen that movie? This isn't like the greatest one-to-one example, of course, but the whole premise of that movie is that it's a guy who never actually says yes. He takes a seminar where he agrees to do everything without refusing to ever do it, and it opens up a whole new world for him of trying new things. And I know that movie is supposed to be just like a silly, funny, haha comedy, but there's some elements to it that I'm starting to like agree with, for sure. So chat, how do you do this trick? You can get up this hill. How do you do this trick to get up like steep slopes? You play Gardic with a mouse? That's how most of us played it, actually. That's how most of us played it. There's a trick you can do that gets you up hills like this, but I don't know what it is. Tap the walk button, is that what it is? Frame walk? Okay. Comes down to knowing the balance principles between yes and no. Yeah, yeah. It's got a good message, I agree. Because it starts off as funny business, right? Okay, I don't know how to do this, clearly. But there are definitely a lot of things that we find ourselves just saying no to without really trying, right? Now, granted, like skydiving, if somebody's like, want to go skydiving, that's a perfectly reasonable thing to be like, nah, I'm good. But if there's something that, it's less so about like just trying random things, but more so taking the plunge and trying things that you have an interest in, right? If you have an interest in drawing, then it's, you know, you could give it a shot. Why not? The only thing is, like, you know, if you want a tablet, they are a little on the pricier side, even for an effective cheap one. So if you're gonna spend that much money, then you better have a real, like, lasting interest kind of deal. Where am I going exactly? Oh, I can't solve the mystery of this level. There we go. Another important thing, chat, is that when you want to do something, you have to remember you're doing it for you, not someone else. If you're doing something for someone else, then you won't get as into it. You have to do it for you. For me, I'm doing it for myself. I want to be healthy. I want to look big. I want to be stronger. I want to draw cute girls. Alright? I want to draw cute girls because I want to draw cute girls. Not because you want to see me draw cute girls, but because I want to draw cute girls. I seriously do not know what I'm supposed to do right now. Like, how the hell do I get up there? I'm not joking. I don't know how to get up there. It doesn't even take you that high. What the hell? Wait. Oh, wait. I remember. This guy. Where's my bee mushroom? Huh? Hmm? Oh. We're good. We're good. I thought I needed a bee mushroom. Okay. But yeah, Chad, that's kind of where I've been with life for the last month. And, you know, I don't like preaching empty positivity or anything like that. It feels insincere a lot of the time. I'm not a fan of that. I see that a lot on, like, white noise videos for some reason. Where it's just like, hey, you random stranger I don't know. You're awesome. You're great. You can do it. It's like, it doesn't feel sincere when people say stuff like that. It feels patronizing. But maybe that's just me. I don't like that. That's why I only like to talk about the things that are, you know... I like to talk about the things that I've been doing. It's a little... I mean, you could say maybe it's a little vain. Maybe a little narcissistic. But I don't really mind that much, because I'm doing things that are making my life better. And if it makes... If the idea of me having more fun with life inspires you to try and have a little more fun with yours, then that sounds great to me. But I'm not like gonna sit here and, you know, play pretend, I suppose. I'm not gonna sit here and play pretend. You're awesome. You can do it. I believe in you. It's not a matter of me believing in you, chat. It's a matter of you showing me that you can do it if you want. Not everybody has an interest in drawing. That doesn't mean you have to pick up drawing. But if you have an interest in picking up a certain skill and you go for it and you do it, then that's impressive. Alright? Anyone who's willing to start a new thing and learn it, that is 100% respectable. And don't let anyone ever take that away from you. Don't let anyone try to laugh at you for learning something new, for starting something new, or anything like that. Getting off your ass and actually doing something that you want to do is a feat that is to be commended. Plain and simple. Whee! Faster! There you go. Okay. Here I go. Bee stuff. Can you dive in this game? Now listen. I understand. Streamer, you said this is your favorite game ever. What do you mean, can you dive in this game? And, well, I genuinely don't remember if you can do a dive in this game. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I think that was Sunshine only. And Odyssey, I suppose. But I know you can long jump. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. Okay. But yeah, we can wrap up my streamer positivity talk, you know. I mostly just want to talk about the, you know, the art that I've been doing for a while now, and I've just been enjoying it. I'm having a great time, and I am very eager. I'm very eager to learn more. Oh, thank God I didn't fall. I'm very eager to learn more art, more about art, and be able to start producing more stuff closer to the style that I want to do. And at some point, just produce art that is, you know, really nice. You can hold while ground pounding by spinning. Oh, I forget that tech. Expect Tierno by next week. Get to it. Well, at the speed I'm going, she probably won't be done at the end of next week. But I am slowly getting faster at some more basic movements, which is really nice. So I think I'll be able to get a lot more for next time. I'm excited to get back to it for sure. I am. Crunchy audio. It's good to set, like, kind of goals for yourself, but also kind of keep it simple as well, right? I know the kind of style I want for art. The style that I want is more akin to accuracy to the character, but still retaining, like, you know, it's still gonna be anime, right? No doubt about that. But accuracy to the character, some accuracy to anatomy, but also striking a good balance between cute and a balance between, you know, like, pretty. So, I look at artists like, Wool is a big example. Wool is a very big example of an art style I want to approach. RKD's art style is very similar as well. Mata's is a little stylized, I think, but there's definitely some aspects to his that I see that I like, that I would want to achieve. Part of progress really slows down. It can be really discouraging. Yeah, I have a feeling I'll deal with that. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But as a beginner, there was a lot of extremely frustrating moments. So, you know. But here's another thing, right? Like, I was new to streaming at one point, right? I was also new to editing at one point as well. Like, there's a number of things that I have done that I've learned kind of deal, and I've just enjoyed. And I know that there comes frustration with not understanding how to do certain things, but I do have Ferdy and Soras helping me. So if there are aspects I really, you know, I really do start to struggle with or get frustrated with, they do try their best to help me, and so far it's been very welcome. They've been very patient with me, so I'm trying to be extremely patient with myself as well when it comes to messing up. Thank you, Storm, for the 2 gifted subs, by the way. Like I said, I spent 2 hours trying to draw a shoe, and I was not happy. I was getting real frustrated, but for the first, like, hour and a half of me trying to draw that shoe, Soras was right there in the call with me, just watching, waiting, and, you know, he wasn't trying to say anything. He was just, if I needed a little bit of advice or a breather or something, he'd help me out. He gave me a couple references to work off of, see if that helped. So he did nothing but help me, and he just sat there as he watched me attempt to draw a shoe for nearly 2 hours. And it's like, if he's willing to do that for me, for a single aspect of this entire drawing, then I more than owe it to him to see it through to the end. Hungry Luma. Luma! Okay. There we go. There we go, there we go. Alright, Shot. It's time. bonus. Yeah, loop-de-loop. So now we're gonna see if this, the control scheme works for this. It should. It should. There you go. Surfing 101. Time to get wicked. No, it'll work. Watch. It might be a bit difficult, but I'm sure I can do it. Okay. Frustration is a part of anything, right? But things that are worth learning are never simple, right? You know? But also, when you really tackle something that's given you such a hard time and you finally get through it, it's such a rewarding feeling. Chat, every now and again I look at that Rumia drawing and I just think to myself, I really did that. And like, there's a lot about it that isn't present in that image. There's a lot about it that I know I want to improve on, but I can't help but look at that image and really just feel happy and very proud that I did that. That was created by me. I really like that. Let me explain. Alright, so all I do is hold D-pad down and it works as if the Wiimote is like this. Yep. So what I'm doing, chat, so you know how I've been holding the L button and using the right stick? So right now the right stick is mapped to camera, right? But if I hold L, it turns to the Wii pointer. But if I hold down on the D-pad, it turns into tilt controls. So now pressing right on the control stick, on the right control stick, simulates the Wii remote doing what you see in the little tutorial box. And you hold down A. This is why A is on RT, so I can accelerate while also having the controls. Alright, I gotta be careful. If you up it all, he jumps, so I gotta use the back of it. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a little awkward. Because he's jumping a lot, but it's okay. Yeah, if it works, it works. It's mostly the trial galaxies that'll be like a problem with this, I think. These were never my favorite levels in the game, that's for sure. They also never made much sense to me because if anyone falls off this track, they fall in a black hole and die. Like, what are those penguins' contingency plan if they just fall out of the weird, like, just stream of water? You know what's funny? This is easier on the stick than actually tilting a Wii remote. Bubble will be hard. Dude, I am not looking forward to the bubble level because I have to use the Wiimote for that and it's not going to be fast. 10121, congratulations. You deserve a gold medal. There you go. Emulating a Wiimote is not going to be a one-to-one thing, but it's amazing that I can play this game entirely localized on my Xbox controller. Even with the motion controls on it. I'm looking forward to playing more of this game, chat. I really do like this game. I really do. So, chat, my plan for the week, this week. I forgot to mention, I have another video coming out at the end of the week as well. The thumbnail has been finished. So I'll have that uploaded at the end of the week. We're discovering an enemy base in the region. We'll hope it's not misusing the power of that poor Grand Star. Okay. So my plan. Let me run my schedule, chat. Let me run you my schedule. Oh, wrong one. So today, obviously, I'm doing this. I've also had, I asked Saurus as well to, I asked him if he would be willing to just throw me a couple images every now and again for, like, to do, like, a daily kind of practice thing. So, tonight I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna try and just draw, like, I'm basically gonna just try and draw a reference he gives me to kind of just keep, you know, practice what I've learned kind of deal. So I'll probably do that tonight. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. I'll be going to work. I'll be streaming, and then after the stream, I will be going to the gym for shoulders. Oh, fuck that up. Be going to the gym for shoulders, and then I will be going to bed. Wednesday, I will be going to work. Then I'll be going over to Christian's, and we'll be finishing Puppet Dance Performance. I'll be going to the gym after that, and then I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing after that. I might be doing something with Ferdy again, actually. Yeah, I think I'm doing something with Ferdy for art. Then for Thursday, I have the day off. I'll be getting up for 9 to go to the gym. And then I'll probably do editing all throughout the morning. Because I think I can finish editing my current video Thursday morning. Then I have my stream. And then maybe another art practice if I have the time. Then I have to get up at 8 on Friday. And then I have the stream. And then after the stream, we'll be doing our Cheerno session. So, chat. I have a schedule. You see how much of my week is filled up right now? It feels really nice to have so much to do, though. It's my usual gym schedule. Currently, my gym schedule is this. We do Tuesday at 10 p.m., Wednesday at 8 p.m., Thursday at 9 p.m., and either Saturday at 2 p.m. or Sunday at 7 or 8 p.m. And we do shoulders. We're gonna do shoulders on Tuesday. We'll probably be doing back on Wednesday. I think we'll do leg on Thursday. And then we'll do chest on Saturday or Sunday. We could also do chest on Thursday. I'm not really sure. I'd ask my friend what he wants to do on that. But we hit every day. We hit every cycle. We hit a full cycle in a week, 4 days a week, to hit all the major points. That's the gym schedule that we do. And chat, if you are ever interested, I do have a notepad of all of my exercises and what I do. It's 5 individual exercises a day that I do for each day. And it's not too hard to read, I don't think. So if you ever have an interest in that, I do have a pretty well organized sheet of what I do. Now everybody has different things they like to do, so mine is comprised of the things that my friend taught me, but I do like the exercises I do. And of course there's more I'm willing to try later on, but right now I'm building up my routine with what I got from him. And if anyone ever wants it, they want to see it, then yeah. It's on my phone, so I can't really put it on stream. But I do have a plan that I do. And I know it works because it's the plan that my friend gave me, and my friend is jacked. So I know it works. Because I think a big thing about going to the gym is a lot of people don't even know what it is they have to do, or what they're supposed to do. So they just kind of what am I even doing here, right? Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Gumdrops. It's a good theme. No cum. It's nice to know what you're doing is actually going somewhere. That's a thing. There won't, you won't see immediate change. There's not going to be instant gratification. I've only gone for 2 cycles so far, and I haven't really seen any real change in my body. I took my before shot, though. I've taken my before shot. Chat, let me tell you, I am pasty and I am pudgy. But I felt better. I've just felt better in general. My body feels better in general. And it's probably just placebo, but there are a few things that I do in my daily life that feel a little bit lighter than they used to. Just a little bit. Very, very slightly. So progress may be slow, but progress is definitely real. But you can't stop just because you don't feel it in the first 3 visits to the gym, right? You have to keep going. Oh yeah. My friend taught me he taught me how to do the exercises. He showed me proper form. He showed me what cheating the exercise looks like so I can try to avoid it. So like he's been immensely helpful with that. So now I have a good understanding of what I'm doing. I've been teaching my friend that I'm going with now regularly what he's been showing me, because it helps to kind of teach him what I've been taught, because it helps me remember what it is I've been taught as well. So I've been kind of, you know, so we've been keeping each other focused on our forms, right? Like when we did bench press. Like when we did bench press last chest day, we didn't do it with weights necessarily. We started with bar because he really wanted to make sure he had the form down correct. Because the form is more important than the weight there. Because without good form, you just A, hurt yourself, and B, not actually get the amount out of the workout that you're aiming to get. You made it, but I won't even need my dad's help to take care of you. Go at him, Mega Leg. Stomp with the power of your Grand Star. Chat, this boss's music is so good. It's unreasonably good. The bar is usually 25 to start. Yeah, the bar is 45. It's not light. The bar is not light alone, especially when you're new to the whole dealio. But yeah, because bench press has a lot more to the formation that's should be keeping in mind, like wrist position, hand position, like the bar position. Like there's a lot you have to keep in mind to make sure that you're doing it right and you're getting the maximum, like, you know, exercise out of it, and B, you're not putting yourself in a position to hurt yourself. Because the last thing you want to do is hurt yourself while exercising. I've learned from leg day that your legs are very strong. Like, I did leg press. Like, for my dumbbells and free weights, I tend to do 30, 40, 20-ish. Like, not very heavy. I'm not very strong, and I fully acknowledge that. So I've been, you know, my weights are pretty low. But for leg day, I put two 45s on the leg press. 45, a plate on each side, and I could actually lift it. And I was like, holy shit, I didn't think my legs were that strong. So your legs are a lot stronger than your arms. Which again, that makes perfect sense when you really think about it, but I never thought about it at all. My friend was like, you can do 45s, and I was like, I can't do 45s. But then I did it at his insistence, and look at that, I could do 45s. That's another thing about having a gym buddy, chat, is you have somebody there who's just, you know, they're in your corner. Having someone in your corner is really nice. Just letting them, counting up their sets with them, motivation, you know, verbal motivation. Just all kinds of, like, simple, small things as you do your set. It really pumps you up and it makes you want to go for that one more. And then like, this is also going to sound silly, but I have a hard time counting and also breathing. Now, I know how that sounds. Like, Dylan, are you okay? But I genuinely have a hard time keeping track of my breathing while also counting my reps. So it's really helpful when my friend is counting my reps for me and I am focusing 100% on my breathing. Because otherwise, I lose track of one of them. And losing track of your breathing rhythm when doing lifting is a good way to exhaust yourself. The ball of flame represents the power of the observatory. We call it the beacon. When you recover a grand star, a little star power will be restored and the beacon will grow. The Comet Observatory can use that power to fly through the universe. Once all the power is restored, we will even be able to fly to the center of the universe. Okay. Power is on in the new dome, yep. Oh yeah. Sometimes you gotta push that one more. And honestly, it's easier to commit when you're taking two people. I said this before, chat, but it's really easy to convince yourself to not do something. But it is much harder to convince somebody else to not do that you don't want to do something. So sometimes you don't even try. So having somebody there, especially when it's somebody who's also there for the same reason, right? You have a mutual gain for going to the gym together, and you both support each other. It's an equal exchange. So I go with my friend, he gives me a ride, and in exchange, you know, I'm right there with them, and we're doing our sets together. It helps immensely. Some people do it alone, but like especially when you're starting out, it's really good to have a gym buddy to push you up. See, that's the thing. The way you're supposed to breathe is, you know, rhythmically, in and out when you go up or down kind of deal. But it's easy to forget that when you're counting, at least for me. So when I can focus entirely on breathing, and my friend counts, I do better. Chat, I've also been, a workout I've been doing on the side as well. I do dips. Dips are part of my... They're part of my chest day. I do dips, like assisted dips. Platform assisted dips. And I also, in between my sets, I do grip. What are dips? Okay, so, the best way to describe it is... Have you ever, like, grabbed 2 metal bars? Like, stretch your arms out like a 90-degree angle and grab the arms of your chair, right? And just push up, but then kind of lower yourself. So that's what a dip is. You're essentially dipping down like that, and you're going back up. It's really hard. They're actually quite difficult. The assistive platform takes some of the weight off, so you can do more of them. But in between those sets, I literally just grab the bar above it, and I just free hang. I free hang for 30 seconds because it trains my grip. And by training my grip, it makes my grip stronger, which means I can hold a pen better. And by holding a pen better, my hand shakes less. So when it comes to doing art, like that, I'll have a quicker time, you know, being able to grip my pen and have it be more solid. Because right now my hand's really shaky. So training that will help me kind of like speed up the process of getting a firmer grip on the pen. So we call it a basic position. The basic position tilt, you know, move. So this again, chat. I'm holding up on the D-pad, and I'm just using the right stick to do the tilt controls for the ball. And RT is jump, so I can do that. 100% playable Mario Galaxy on Xbox controller. First, my breathing because I'm listening to the instructions and kind of stick. You gotta be careful with that. You should definitely be careful with that. Again, it helps a lot when you have somebody there, because like, if your form starts to slip, somebody can be there to be like, your form's slipping, and then you can immediately take time to recover it. Because recovering your form is important, because proper form goes a long way in making the exercise, getting more out of the exercise, right? Because if you're cheating your reps, you're not getting as much as you can out of it. Perfect. So like when I was doing chess with my friend and we were doing the bar, he'd do his reps and he'd get to 4 or 5, and his left wrist would sometimes get like, it would slowly move back into a position where he's putting more weight. Because when you're holding the bar, you want to hold it straight up, so you want your knuckles up. But his hand would kind of slip back, so his wrist was supporting more of the weight. So whenever that happened, you know, I just kind of tap him and be like, oh, your wrist is slipping. So he'd take a moment with the bar, fix his wrist, and then he'd keep going. Because A, that means he's getting more out of the exercise, and B, he's not putting too much strain on his wrist and hurting himself. Stuff like that. Okay. It's just good to keep keep watch on your friend's posture, so they're doing it, you know, they're doing it right kind of deal. And they can correct it mid-set so they get the most out of each of their reps. Alright, this is my favorite galaxy in the game because of the music. I am starting art, yeah. I got a tablet last month. I posted my first finished work just yesterday. I've been talking about... Chat, I've been talking about all of this for the last, like, hour plus, I think. You know, I was talking to my friend about it on the way to the weekly on Sunday as well. He was like, damn, Dylan, you've evolved from a gym bro to a grinder. He's on that grind, and I was like, I don't really know if you can call what I'm doing, like, being on the grind set, but I do feel like I'm doing a lot more with my time than I used to. There's a lot less time I spend doing whatever, right? I had a lot of free time to burn when I was younger, and I don't know, I guess I think I just appreciate a lot more, I appreciate using my time more so like this. Like, I enjoyed editing when I had free time as well, but now I have a lot more things I can do as well than just editing, so it keeps things spiced up for me, and I'm getting a lot out of it. Also, chat, this music is my absolute favorite in the game. I love Space Junk Galaxy. It's a crime that this theme only plays for essentially 1 chapter. Okay. Damn. Mario's legs are broken. I think he was just being, you know, a little jokey with grind set, but I do understand, like, you know, when I keep talking about myself and right now, it's like what I'm doing, and I am doing a lot, and I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I'm proud of it, and I want to share it with chat. And if it, you know, if chat, if you want to do something too, then fucking do it, you know? Mario, can you please orientate yourself? Give it a shot. One thing that I've thought about before is like cooking. But cooking is not something that I am as interested in as other things. So it's not something I want to really pursue. But at the same time, I've already bitten off a lot, so I can't really I don't really think I want to bite off more than I can chew. I think I'd like to stick with what I'm working on right now, because it is something that I know I immediately want. It's not like a passing interest, it's a deep-seated interest. But if cooking is something you've always wanted to, like, you know, give it a shot, then do it, I guess. Give it a shot. You're never gonna get it right on the first try. Chad, if I showed you the very first, like, image I drew, it doesn't exist anymore. It's really bad. It's extremely bad. It's very bad. There was Rumia is technically my first image, but it was pretty meticulously crafted, all things considered. And even then, it still reeks of amateur, you know? There's still a lot about it that can be improved upon, for sure, despite that. But, like, I think a big problem that people fall into is that they compare themselves to people who've been in the game for literal, like, years. Like, Sora's has been doing art for 9 years at this point. So, like, watching him do things is like, damn, man, I just don't understand how he can do it as fast and as effectively as he can. But then I gotta remember, he's been in the game for 9 years. And some of his earliest art, like, Ferdy showed me his very first anime drawing. Like, his very first anime drawing. And you know Ferdy's style. Ferdy's style has come a long way over the years that he's been going at it. His art style is adorable now. But his very first image was on, like, the software that his tablet came with. And it was just like, you know, just a harmless anime girl drawing. And it looks fine, there's nothing wrong with it. But, like, if you looked at that first, you wouldn't believe it was Ferdy's, like, you wouldn't believe it's Ferdy's. You just wouldn't. You'd look at it and be like, oh, that's okay. But then that's Ferdy's first, like, image. I don't want to sit here and air his, like, his art. I'm sure he has it posted somewhere, but everybody starts somewhere kind of deal, right? Even with the gym as well. Like I said before, no one's gonna laugh at you because your first exercise with dumbbells is using 5 pounds. No one in that gym is gonna laugh at you because you're pumping and sweating on 5 pounds. Because they know that at some point, that 5 pounds will turn to 10, and then it will turn to 15, and then 20, and then depending on how far you want to go, like, you will reach a point where you can start lifting dumbbells that are real heavy. But you can't be doing that until you know you can. If you gotta start at 5, hell, if you can't even lift a single weight at all, like, everybody starts somewhere. Oh yeah. You know, when I asked Sunnyside for the art for the November stream, he had that shit done in like 2 days tops, with all the detail and everything. I was like, how the fuck do you produce that quality in that amount of, like, time? I could not understand it. Prankster comment. Okay. Like, that image was done, shaded, detailed, completed within 2 days. And I was just like, how the hell do you do that? And you see the work he puts out, like, daily, right? You see the daily artworks he puts out, the quality on that shit? I can't fathom how he does that. I really can't. But he's been at it for years, right? There we go. Developing a certain style comes way later. See, that's the thing. You develop a style as you continue to learn and do more, right? I feel like, I think Ferdy said it, but, like, your style kind of forms around what you find the easiest to do when it comes to drawing. Because the whole point of drawing is to have fun, right? You're supposed to have fun with drawing. So if you find that this detail is easier to do in this way, but it looks a little different than, like, anatomically correct, like, you can have creative freedom. Art doesn't really have rules, you know? That's another thing that Ferdy's, you know, trying to drill into my head, is that art doesn't necessarily have to follow rules one-to-one. It has ideas and suggestions and stuff like that, but, you know, Stick to the program, but it's okay to get creative and be free with it. Why do you think there's so many hyper-stylized art styles out there? Some people just want to be free to express themselves however they want. Or whatever way they find comfortable. And if that means you're drawing your heads kind of like, not like a head, but it's stylized, that's fine. Like, Saurus's art is very stylized, and his art's gorgeous. They got 4 fingers, mind you. Just ragging on him a bit. He draws 4 fingers on his art style. And I bet you didn't even know that. Because I didn't. I literally did not know that until he pointed it out. Because Ferdy was teaching me how to draw hands, and he was like, oh shit, I just realized I draw 4 fingers, so teaching you hands would be kind of rough. And I was like, I just never noticed that he only draws 4 fingers on his art style. But that's perfectly fine, because if you look at his art, it's really good. Even though he takes, like, you know, he technically has removed an entire finger from his characters. And it still looks that good. Yeah, see, never noticed it, right? Hawk. There we go. I know the style I kind of want to work with. Sort of, but I'm just going at the pace I'm going. No rush for me. I'm enjoying the process. Give me this shit. Man, I love the music for this. I love the music for this, the speedrun comments. Okay. Save 1/5 of the time for hand. Dude, let me tell ya. Hand orientation and fingers, it ain't just a meme. Alright? It ain't just a meme. That shit can be annoying. Especially when the pinky's in a position where you can barely see it anyway, so it kind of just looks like a nub. One of the worst parts is that, like, some parts of the artwork look absolutely terrible until they're done. Eyes are a big thing with that. Eyes look really bad until they're actually like 100% finished. And then when they're finished, you're like, huh, those are eyes. But the process for them makes me look at them and think, what the fuck did I just do? like Ruma's eyes did not look good until I was done them. And then when I zoomed out, I was like, holy shit, those are actual eyes. Sharp, yeah. Fingers are, you kind of have to like get a balance between sharp and smooth because of the way the fingernail is, right? Because it's not perfectly round, because then you get sausage fingers, but you got a little bit of point to indicate for like kind of like the nail line sort of deal, yeah. There's also like 5 subtle curves along the face from the cheekbone to the jawline. But right now I've just been learning how to do it with straight lines because, you know, the straight line is basically like a starting metric to work with. I'm in the wrong dome. How did I get into this dome? Daredevil comment, that's why. It's a metric, and then as you learn to do the basic strokes with straight lines, you can do the finer details for them, right? Trying to do the finer details right away is very frustrating because it's hard to really understand how the curvature works with your pen. That's for sure. That's one of the big problems I think I was having with the shoe, was trying to get that subtle curvature when I had no real grasp on subtle curvature at all for them. Peaches are heart-shaped faces. Mine, the style I'm learning is like a rupee. A wide rupee. I want to be good at eyes because eyes are important. It also helps if you do eyes in a very simple method, like, you know, just black pupils and not like details, then that works fine too, right? Depends on your style works for it, right? You can get away with a lot of shortcuts on certain parts of the body like that. Proportions, yeah. Like, Ferdy just taught me a bit about perspective last night as well, and how to kind of like create the perspective line to see kind of how an image is to be bent from it. It's not as simple as I want it to be, because it's obviously important, but, you know, he's already stressing to me that, like, Perspective isn't the end-all, be-all. It's not like it's like if I don't adhere exactly to perspective, then the whole drawing falls apart. But it's good to, you know, use as a guideline. It's good to use as a guideline. I wouldn't say eyes are my favorite part, but I think eyes are a very important part of, you know, broadcasting the image. What you want the person to feel from the image, right? The facial expression, and eyes play a large part. The eyes and mouth play, I mean, that is the entire expression, of course, but the subtle bends of the eyes and stuff like that, they play a huge part, for sure. Be a turtle. Get him. Blast him. Okay. See, I hate this mission because it removes the Space Junk Galaxy music for this stupid boss. That's another thing as well. Expectations. Some people put a lot of expectations on their ability right out the gate, which that does kind of suck. I won't say I don't understand it. But I also think it's important to be humbled. I think it's important to be humbled by something as well, and acknowledging when something has straight up humbled you is a good step to grow towards what it is you want to do, right? Because some people don't really respect the process that goes into art. They just think it's as simple as just put pen to paper and start going at it. But when you actually like sit down and try to learn it yourself, it's not that. It never was that. It never will be that. Now, I never thought that anyway. I never thought art was that simple. But actually trying to do it myself, I really do see, like, I see how much shit is going into each individual artist's, like, work when they work on something. And it actually helps me appreciate the amount of work that people put into their works more than I used to, for sure. Knowing how much they put into each individual, like, single image, and how much work goes into one image you could consider, like, you know, just a whatever. You can draw the face and not the body. Yeah, headshots are perfectly fine. I was actually gonna start doing headshots, but I've decided that I'd rather just stick with doing full body and try to learn everything as I go, as opposed to that. But the main reason I was going to move to headshots is because gesture lines were tripping me the fuck up, and I still don't really understand them. But maybe I'll be able to figure them out more as I go. Maybe I won't even need traditional gesture lines either. I'm not really sure yet what I'm doing on that front, but I'm not too, you know, when I go to bed at night, chat, I'd spend I literally just think about everything Ferdy teaches me until I fall asleep. So I keep it all circulating up there, so when I sleep, it settles in and I remember it the next day. That's all I think about. My mind is not, my mind's no longer wandering anymore. It is focusing on the things he's teaching me, so I retain them. Draw so big you can't fit the full body. That's why you scale the image down with transform tools. Scale the image down with transform tools. Then you can draw the body on that. There's a lot of modern tricks you can do in softwares that don't even require the pen. It's honestly impressive. I'm not drawing tablets anymore. Do you still have your tablet? I know you people who can draw with mouse, but I like tablet because it feels a lot more precise. I don't have a good hand for a mouse because I'm not a mouse gamer. Still got one? Why'd you stop? Did you just not like the feel of it, or did you like the mouse better or something? Wow, that was kind of clean. Like the pen way more. Well, the pen... Wait, you draw with a pen, but not a tablet? How's that work? Huh. Pen and paper. Oh, you draw traditional. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm in a fucking boomer comic right now. Like I'm the zoomer in the boomer comic. Father, I cannot tap book. I completely forgot about traditional artwork. God damn it. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. Father, how do I touch book? How do I press book? The future is now. There's a lot of conveniences of modern drawing for sure. Pen and paper is still very impressive, but it seems really hard to fix mistakes. Straight lines like a crutch? You mean a ruler? Do you have a ruler? Because there are ruler tools in art softwares. You can use the line tool and hold shift and it will only give you a straight line down or across. Perfectly straight vertical or horizontal line. Scratching bit by bit. Oh yeah, chicken scratching. Yeah, I do that too. I try not to do it too much, but for a sketch it's perfectly fine, from what I understand. But I still kind of like actively avoid it. But I do know about the chicken scratch method. You just gotta make sure you can still see the, you know, what you want the lines to be. That's a big thing about it. You need to be able to see your drawing through all the lines. Oh, Mario, what the hell happened? What are you doing, brother? Grab it! Blows up! Gimme, 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 gimme. Okay. I don't put too much pressure on my tablet, but yeah, messing around with brush, like, pen sensitivity and stuff like that, and, like, brush size and all that, I'm still not really, like, certain I have a good one. But I have something that I at least okay to work with. Kababow. Where am I going? This way. Ah, this way. This way. That moves so smooth, takes every little shake from my hands. Yes! Yes, it does. Holy fuck, does it ever. Okay, here's something weird about me, chat. How do you hold a pencil? Or I guess a pen in this case. How do you hold that? Have you ever really thought about how you hold a pen? Because I hold a pen with 4 fingers. I'm very weird. I am very weird. I use 4 fingers to hold a pen. The only finger I don't have on my pen is my pinky. All of them, yep. All 4 of them hold my pen. I'm not kidding. Most people use 3 fingers, yeah. But for me, I've always held 4 fingers for some reason. It's just how I learned to hold a pencil or whatever, and it's no one ever corrected me on it, so it's just how it stuck. Yeah, I understand that the way I grip pens is very strange, but it's just how I've been doing it. It's just how I've been doing it for years of my life. Oh, I control the pen, same as anyone else. Although I guess my pen is more sideways than 3 fingers would be. So I guess there's that. My pen's more sideways than upright but... Dynamic quadrupod. Really? It's the term. That sounds cool. Makes me sound like I'm awesome. There you go. Hey, if it works for you, it works for you. You know? If it works for you, it works for you. There you go. See? That's a cool term. Dynamic quadrupod. Powerful. I thought I was holding like I was gonna stab someone. Brother, that's 5 fingers. Can you imagine? No, that's called entering a tournament with Android 16. You know, the crown grip, where you're holding a crown with like in your fist. Outdated example, mind you, but that was classic. Classic DBZ, DVFC. Tarantox's Tangled Web. So this is the other map that plays, this plays the music of the map, but only for half of it. Space Junk Galaxy is not really a galaxy necessarily, but like I said, it's my favorite. It is my absolute uncontested favorite song in this game. Chad, I've always liked this game because this game also just made me, like, you know, really see the beauty and the wonder of space as well. Just, there's so many just shots and ideas out here in, like, the nothingness of it all. But it's really pretty. This game was a huge impact on me for that. For how much I liked, how much I saw space as something beautiful. More than something that's absolutely horrifying. Because space is pretty fucking horrifying. I haven't watched anything on Games Fest, no. Capcom's doing something right now, it seems, so if anything happens there and someone's watching it, feel free to let me know. Space is very pretty, chat. I think it's very pretty. I'm going to this little planet down here. Okay. Mario Galaxy 2, I think, yeah, it's better if you like the... It's better if you like the level design aspect of it. There's more levels and stuff, more of that, but Galaxy 1 I like more because, you know, the aspects of it, the hub world... more of the music in Galaxy 1 I like, but Galaxy 2 has great music all the same. How much do you want, my friend? 50? Yep. The Comet Observatory hub world. There's a lot about Galaxy 1 that I really, really, really like. And Galaxy 2 is a fine game. And if you told me that you thought Galaxy 2 was the better game of the two, I could understand that. But Galaxy 1 will always be my favorite. $50 of them. Oh, I've seen Dead Space. I'm not trying to, you know, delve into cosmic horror and stuff. How do you avoid turning something like gym and drawing into a chore? Well, for me, I don't really know. Because I don't see it as a chore, is the thing. I don't see it as something that I have to do. I see it as something that I want to do. You know? And if I want to do it, then I couldn't consider it a chore. I want to go to the gym. I want to be healthier. I want to be bigger. So when I go, I think, yes, I'm here. I want to do this. Let's do it. I don't think, oh, I have to go here today. Oh, so I gotta go there. I gotta go do this. I don't think of it like that. Same with drawing. I don't think about how, oh, I gotta do this, so I gotta do that. I think about how, if I put the time into practice here right now, it'll help me towards what I want to ultimately do. So it becomes less of a I gotta do it and more of a I want to do it because I know it will benefit me. There is a little bit of a I gotta do it on that front though, for sure. But for the most part, it's just the way you view things. I think that's the biggest thing. It's how you view it. If you're viewing it as a chore, then I'm not really sure. I can't help you on that one because I've never really viewed it as such. I don't see it as something that I have to do. I see it as something I want to do. Oh, whoops, I died to a Goomba. Well, my friend tells me at the gym, he says mind over matter helps a lot for his, like, you know, exercises too. Because it's like, sometimes it's just you gotta tell yourself you can do it, and then you can do it kind of deal. So that's what he does. It's all in the head. It's all how you think about it. He can do more reps than me because he just, the way he thinks about the whole thing is a little different, and it's different in a way that helps him. Believe that you can do it, kind of deal. So if you view something like going to the gym as a chore, then it's like you can decide, you know, probably fall out of it. But if you see it as something that you want to do, then you'll probably be more inclined to do it, right? And after a certain point, the gym will stop feeling like a challenge and more like just satisfaction. Maybe you get bored of it or something further down the line. I don't know. People can definitely stagnate and burn out and stuff like that, but right now in the moment, I don't feel like that, so I can't offer much in the way of advice because I've never had to tackle that mindset battle. I think I have a pretty positive mindset in a lot of things that I do. There we go. Start with I like it, I want to do it, but feel like after a while it turns to I gotta do it. Well, again, I can't really help with that, because to me it doesn't feel like I got to do it. To me, it still feels like I want to do it. I wanted to go to the gym. I was given the chance to go to the gym. I went to the gym. I was given more chances to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym, so I continue to go to the gym. That's how it is for me. I just want to do it. Discipline is more important than motivation. Yeah, it can be. And having somebody to go with also helps a lot for that. Like I said, sometimes you just need a kick in the ass. Sometimes you just need a kick in the ass to get you going. I'm not a psychiatrist, man. I can't help you with that one. I can only speak from my own experience. And my own experience is just that I've put things off long enough in my life. And I've given myself many reasons to not do something. But when life has finally put it right in my face and told me try to excuse your way out of this one, I couldn't do it. So I said, fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. And you know what? We're balling right now. That's what I've been doing. It has become something I want to do. Sometimes you just gotta go. You gotta take the dive, the initial dive, and just keep going with it. I can't say much more than that because I can only talk about how it was for me. Things work for different ways for different people based on different experiences through their life and whatnot, right? It's just for me, I've never really thought of it like that. I've never thought of it as a chore. I've yet to think of it like a chore. And currently I can only view it as something I want to do because it's better. It's something I want to do, and it's something that will better me as a person and just overall in my life as well. It is different for everyone, yeah. That's a big thing. There's no catch-all solution for everyone. All I've really been talking about is what has worked for me. Help, I'm stuck. Aim pull me out. Oh. Fly! Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. Alright. It's all good. I know I can tell that you want to do something, but you're having trouble with actually getting it started. But unfortunately, I can't, like... Oh, this is really hard. I can't speak for anyone more than myself, right? All I can do is say my experiences. Oh, he's okay. Woo, thanks! See, he's fine. I can only speak from my own experiences. And they may not be applicable to everyone, but if they're not, then I can't really adjust my entire mindset to think about things the way somebody else does. Empathy is a thing for sure. Some people even consider it a superpower, but I don't think it's possible to fully understand how another person thinks or feels about different things. Oh, jeez. But that's also kind of a reason why I don't like empty positivity as well. Because it's the kind of positivity that doesn't really, you know, it's empty. I feel like it's empty. It doesn't really take anything into account. It's just vapid and hollow and like specific. So to me, it just feels patronizing. But well, that's also just a me thing at the same time. Like maybe you don't feel that way. Maybe you think that kind of positivity is fine. And you know what? If it motivates you, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But for me, I don't like that idea. I don't like the way it feels to me. So I try to avoid that. Oh, I got gooed. Shit, this is gonna be kind of weird, actually. I think if it's not sincere, it's not very useful. I think that's what it is, yeah. If it doesn't feel sincere, it's not useful. Oh, shit. Whew. This is kind of hard to do on the fly. I have to remember all my controls. Whew. One more. Wrong. Wrong. Streamer. Okay. All right. Getting hyped is fine. Again, it's just like you know, the stuff I see on like white noise videos where it's like, hey, you random stranger, you're awesome, you can do it, kind of deal. It's like, it's so uninvolved. It's like they don't, like, there's no shit given about the individual in question, so it feels empty, vapid, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. But I do believe in the idea that if I can do something, then you can too. I do believe in that, personally. But also, like I said, I prefer to actually have my actions speak louder than my words. I don't want to just sit here and say something. I want to be able to show you that what I'm doing is something that I'm doing, and I am seeing actual progress of it. If I can do it, you can too, and I can show you that I'm doing it. And if I can show you that I'm doing it, then that means that you could probably do it too. That's being a little hard on myself, maybe. But you know the way some people look at streamers. If a streamer can do it, what's stopping you? What am I playing this with? Xbox controller. I have a control scheme set up that mimics the entire Wii Remote Nunchuck setup, localized entirely on my Xbox controller. There we go. Got in the jogging because of Sonic. That's hype. Sonic goes fast, you go fast. People said that Emmy from Katawa Shoujo motivated them to get healthy. That's fine. People probably look at Goku and Vegeta and think I must be like them. Stuff like that too, right? There's a lot of reasons why people go and do things, and there's no bad reason. There's really no bad reason to get out there and better yourself, I don't think. The reason I'm saying that is because of Steam hams, yes. I told you, chat. A big motivation for me for wanting to go to the gym stems from a reason that I'd be way too embarrassed to tell you. So, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Even if I think you might understand me, I'm not telling you. It's too embarrassing. Alright, this galaxy is fun. I can't even do this shit on a Wii remote. So now we're gonna do it on my fake Wii remote. Kiryu's good motivation for going to the gym. Have you seen what he looks like? He's hot. Alright, here we go. No, I'm not sharing. It's too embarrassing, I'm not sharing. The important thing is it's getting me out to where I want to be, right? You know, this level is really good for grinding star bits because you can make a whole 1-up plus back every time you die at the checkpoint, which is funny because well, I die a lot at the checkpoint. Look at all that. There you go. Maybe a superpower socialize and lets them just do things. Yeah? No, that's true. I'm not overly social with a lot of people. But my buddy who got me into the gym, he's very social. Like, it's literally his job. He's a social worker. He went to school for it, because he wanted to do something like that. So he did that. But, yeah, he's been ragging, like, he's been forming a goddamn militia of just smashers. Like, getting them to the gym kind of deal. He's gotten, like, 13 plus people, I think, into going to the gym. Me included, of course. Oh! No, Mario! Yeah, he sticks his neck out for people. He really does. He provides them a way. He provides them a way, and you just gotta take it. You pester someone long enough, and eventually I'm gonna get my friends involved. At some point, I'm gonna get Mark to the gym. At some point. I think once I start showing, like, physical results, that'll be his tipping point. That'll get him. I'll finally fucking get him. Alright. Because at first, you know what they do, chat? They say, nah, I can't do that, I don't got time. But then they start seeing how it's working for you. And then they start thinking about all that time they don't have. And maybe they got it after all. You know what I mean? They start finding that time. I don't think that... Oh, that's actually good. Okay. Alright, here we go. Big Skippy. Big Skippy. Oh, clean. Okay. You start showing results, you can tell us your motivation too. Not on your life, sport. No! No! It was too early. It was too early. I'm just grabbing the star bits. Very, very good time to farm them, really. Make back the amount I spent on that Luma. There you go. An hour a day for health, confidence, strength, happiness, and better sleep. That's exactly it. That is... You nailed it. You actually fucking nailed it right there with that. The gym doesn't take that long. It takes 2 hours max. You don't have to go there and live your life in there. You're not trying to be like a competitive bodybuilder. But it just makes you feel better about, like, everything in life. It gives you more confidence. It makes you healthier. It does so much for you, for the betterment of just you in general, for such a low time commitment, a low time cost. Thank you, Yo-Yo, for getting a sub. I'm not telling you. No, I'm not telling anyone. No one will know. It's a secret to everyone. Ooh, that was quick. We're right back where we need to be. Alright, watch this. Perfect. Easy clap. Is it though? A very sticky situation. Dude, that galaxy used to be the hardest thing in the world for me when I was a kid. I swear. I seem to recall Vinny absolutely struggling on it too when he played the Superstar version. There you go. Chat doesn't know. No, chat doesn't know. Okay. It's for a girl? No. Not really. Not a real girl, anyway. I'm there for the gym for myself. Me, myself, and I. No one else. Battle Rock. For a guy. Yeah, me. Did you not hear me? Me. Me, myself, and I. I don't think you should go to the gym for anyone's sake but your own. That's just my opinion. It's better to do it for yourself than for others. Do it for her. Listen, man. Fictional characters can make man move mountains. Like, legit. It's honestly impressive. The image of the unbelievably jacked guy in front of the computer. Nah, I'm not gonna get that big. I'm not gonna get that big, but I do want to get big enough. Well, I did say, chat, one of my goals is to be big enough that I can cosplay as Renosuke, and then I can tear my top off and just be like, you know, I can look like the man. But that's like not really a serious goal, that's just something funny that I'd like to be able to do, if I can, at some point in time. Become the man. I need big abs though. Abs are rough. I just remembered, chat, my core strength is really bad. The first time I tried an ab workout, I could barely do 5 of them. But each gym day I did, I tried to do a little bit more. And I went from barely being able to do 5 to getting to do, last time I did it, I did 10, and I could definitely have done another set. So I had some improvement there. So next time I go, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna shoot for 2 sets of 10. See if I can get that. And if I can get that, I'll shoot for 3 sets of 10 for a proper set of the workout. As mostly a body fat type of thing. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I just know that, like, your abs are gonna be behind your chest. So if you have fat, your abs aren't really gonna show through it. That's why they say abs on a skinny guy is cheating, because he's got no fat. There you go. I have no core strength. I can't even do a crunch. So I'm slowly getting into it until I can get to a point where I can properly do like ab exercises and kind of make a pseudo day out of them. The dreaded plank. Planks are okay. They're rough, but they're okay. Chat, crunches are hard. Straight up. Crunches are hard. Doing assisted crunches is hard. Have you ever tried, I forget what it's called, I think it's French. It was called like an oblique or something. You basically touch your elbow to your knee. Like your left elbow to your right knee. You do that, and it's like, it seems easy, but holy shit is it hard to get your body up.
Yes.
Can you do a pull-up? Yeah, but not very many. Now your right elbow to the opposite knee. Well, yeah. Yes, your elbow to the opposite knee. So left elbow to right knee, right elbow to left knee. And it burns. They're not easy. Not bicycles. I know about the bicycle crunch though, yes, but this one's a little different from a bicycle crunch. Good old slow bombs. Like, I can't do a sit-up, I can't really do a crunch. I don't have good core strength at all. I have no core strength. But that's why I'm slowly working on it. Wow. Shit, was that enough? I think I need 30. 30, right? Yeah. Easy, lad. Okay. There you go. Jimbo, did he help? Yeah, he has been. I know kind of what I want to do for them, so now I'm just kind of trying to slowly burn them in. But yeah, we do shoulders, back and bicep, chest and tricep, and then leg. So we hit everything on those days. Alright. The ammo depot. Alright. You gotta throw them on the yellow spots. That's how you win this mission. Done. There you go. Take this, I just found it lying around. The Dreadnought version. They made a version of this in Galaxy 2 where you use the fire flower. It's so much easier. Because the bombs take so goddamn long to explode. You literally only have like 5 or 6 to work with entirely. There we go. Dreadnought is Battle Rock on, yeah, on crack. That purple coin mission was rough. I think one of my least favorite purple coin missions in this game, though, is Dusty Dune. Dusty Dune is a bit rough. Just because if you die at all, you start over from the beginning. Chat, it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I guess a good stopping point for this would be the next boss fight, yeah. But I've been enjoying myself. Although for the majority of this episode, I suppose, has been absolutely full of streamer talking about himself. So there's that. There's that. But I've been having a good time just talking about what I've been doing. And you know, maybe down the line, chat, you'll have stories. You'll have stories from me about things that you decided to get up and do. You'll have results to share as well. I've been thinking about, for the Discord as well. Try to organize it a little bit to have more things for that, I suppose. I'm not really sure the best way to say it. Just like, kind of things for improvement and whatnot. Because Ferdy has a Discord that, he has a lot of, like, art-focused stuff for people who want to learn art. It's really good. It's got a lot of helpful tools for people who want to learn. Me, I'm getting, like, the hands-on lesson from the man himself, so I'm very fortunate on that front. But he has a lot of, like his Discord's very orientated to helping people with that kind of thing. So, yeah, I feel like it could be nice just to have something just for, you know, if people want to do something, then They can do that, they can share it there. But the thing is, you gotta remember with that kind of thing, chat, is that if you're posting there on progress and you're not really, like, getting reception necessarily, like, I don't think you should blame anyone for that. And I also don't think it's good to, you know, try to use strangers' opinions to validate something that you are deciding to do for yourself. That's a big thing, I think, that can be problematic with those types of channels on Discord, is people forget the reason they do something in the first place. It stops being for them and it starts being for validation from strangers. That's why, there's a big reason why I didn't want to touch, didn't want to share anything about the art. You know? I didn't want it to turn into something like that. But if you're, you know, if you want to learn something, if you want to share your progress with people, that's fine. But nobody is entitled to, like, you know, take the time out of their day to respond to it or anything like that. Everybody has their own life to live. But also, if nobody's really, like, responding to it, it's fine. Because it's all about what you're doing for yourself. You can log your progress, for sure. Nothing wrong with that. I encourage that. Really, what I'm just trying to say is that if you're going to aim to improve yourself in whatever way, shape, or form, make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. I think I goofed this. Don't do it because you think somebody you barely know on the internet is going to say, yes, queen. Yes, 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 yes. You know? Do it for yourself. I think too many people do things for validation from complete strangers and not enough for themselves. But if you're not doing it for yourself, then why bother? Personal enrichment is the best part anyways. I agree. Being proud of your own progress is a big thing. I've joked about it with my friend before, like, being proud of your progress at the gym can be a little vain. Like, I was like, yeah, it can be a little vain. Like, looking at your body and being like, yeah. But at the same time, you fucking earned that, right? You earned that body. It's yours. And you sculpted it with your workout. You created that. You can be proud of that. No one can take that away from you. Obviously, I'm not talking about going full-on fucking narcissism. But you can be proud of the things that you set out to do and accomplish. It just so happens that for the, it just so happens that for something like the gym, that payoff is directly related to something like, that would be attributed to that. Thank you, Just, for the resub. It's okay to want to share your art and whatnot, but like I said, it's important to remember who it is you're drawing for. If you're drawing because you want to draw and then you start thinking nobody wants to look at my drawings, you gotta remember that you were doing it for yourself, right? You want to make drawings you're happy with, and when you start making drawings that you're happy with, you keep improving. More people will see your art and they'll think, damn, that's good. It's good shit. At least that's how I view it. Look at Ferdy. I'm gonna use Ferdy as an example here because when I found Ferdy, like, on Twitter, he posted a Kasume that I liked. He had like 200 followers. That's still a pretty good number of followers. Don't get me wrong. And that Kasume was not like his first post or anything like that. But he did not have very many followers, and he was just, you know, he was just improving and improving, and now he's like borderline 10K. Because he just, you know, he just kept doing what he wanted to do. It was like the followers weren't an end goal for him necessarily. They just kind of happened as he continued to do what he wanted to do. There's another artist I found very recently, Kinonick. I really, really like that guy's art. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And when I first found him, he had less than 100 followers. He had less than 100 followers. And now he's hit 4 digits, and his art is just fucking gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really strikes a perfect balance between cute and breathtaking. Like, I look at his art and I'm always just captivated by it. I really am. So it's great. I really like seeing him get the attention that his art deserves as well. But like, he is doing it for himself, right? He is doing it for himself. He has a lot that he wants to improve on, and he's going to continue improving on. Obviously, the validation for strangers is definitely nice. Don't get me wrong. Having people acknowledge the work you put in is always a nice feeling. It's just very important to remember that who it is you're doing for first and foremost. Attention is a bonus. Yeah. Well, there's a reason that they also say don't try and turn streaming into a career, right? Do it for fun. Because if you're not really having fun, if you're not enjoying yourself doing it, then, like, is anyone else gonna enjoy it? If you're posting art, that you're not enjoying, you don't like, then no one else is gonna like it either. People do eventually come around and acknowledge hard work. Sometimes it takes some time. Hard work does pay off. But even if it doesn't work out necessarily the way you think it will, you still learn something from it, you know? You still improved overall from your venture. I think that's something to keep in mind as well. Maybe you don't go as far as you want. Maybe you hit a wall and you're not really sure where to go from there. There are a lot of aspects that can make people fall out of things they want to do for sure. But they do learn things from their ventures, so I wouldn't call it a waste of time to do it. But maybe that's just me being empty positivity right there. Ow. Ah! Woo! Monka? That was kind of scary. Ah! Get out of the way, bugger! Top man, dude. There you go. That kind of crusty. Just a little bit. I think all that's left is the boss now. Don't worry, I've been saving every star, so it's okay. A little boat, you go a long way. Chat, the back of my chair is sweaty. Damn it. There you go. Oh, Daredevil. Don't goof it. The sun sucks, man. I've been in talks with my my friend about doing a beach day, going to the beach with the boys. So I gotta hit him up on that, see how he's feeling. I want to do my episode 6 with the boys. Instead of a bunch of cute girls, it's gonna be a bunch of old boys. Bunch of old boys. Not a single female in a 50-mile radius. Fuck. Okay. Try again. Don't worry. I'm fine. There you go. I'm looking forward to it if we ever get around to doing it. We probably will. Ooh. Hold still, you devil. Oh! Winner is me. The beach episode. Chat, I used to have these 6 swimming trunks that were just like green and blue and yellow. They were awesome. I don't know if I still own them. They might not even fit me anymore. Have to look for them. Maybe. But that, we can worry about that later. Can worry about that later. this bonus one over here? Oh, hurry scurry. Okay. Alright. And we go! And shrinking satellite. This one's not too bad. It'll be a quick one. Quick and over, quick and over. Talked about going to Magic Mountain as well, but I don't know if we can do both. Have to see how he feels. Honestly, I'm just down to do some things this summer with the boys. I really am. I think it'd be fun. Things I never really did when I was younger. Woo! My old swords fall off when I stand up. That's good progress though, right? Like, that's good? I assume that's good, since you're aiming to lose weight. There are barely any notes on here at all. Woo. Very. Alright, that's good to hear then. Here we go. Time to fall. The gravity. The black hole turned into a star. I weighed myself, chat, by the way, at the gym last time I went. I don't remember if I mentioned it before, but I currently weigh like 165 pounds. Around that ballpark. No, the notes make a melody, just not for that specific star. Sometimes the notes don't bother with a melody, sometimes they do. The star reactor. Time for the sick mix of Koopa Road. My friend that I'm going to the gym with now, he's 6'2", and he weighs 145 pounds. He is very thin. So he's been on the grind. And by the grind, I mean he's been on the food grind. Motherfucker's been eating a lot to try and put on weight to turn to muscle. He's very, very thin for his height. So he wants, you know, obviously you can't turn nothing into muscle, so he's trying to bulk up. He doesn't want to join me on cardio as a result. He doesn't want anything to do with cardio. He has a goal he wants to hit too by the end of the month, and he seems to be on a good pace for hitting it too. So good on him. I kind of need to join him on that. I'm not as skinny as him, and my metabolism isn't as fast as his is anymore. But I have a little bit of a gut I want to burn away. But also I do need a little more fat on my bones to actually convert into real muscle. So I have been trying to eat more than I usually do. But sometimes it can suck because you just don't want to. You don't want to eat it, but you gotta. 110 pounds? How tall is he? Oh shit. How tall is he? Because if he's 6'2", then I think at that point that's a health condition, would it not be? If he's short, then it's not as bad. But yeah, 6'2" and 140 pounds is very thin. Thankfully, he's not like sick or anything. He's around 5'8". Okay. That still seems on the lower end, but I'm not a weight expert or anything like that. Gotta bulk him up. We'll get into cooking. If you like cooking, get into cooking. Try that. If anime has taught me anything, is when somebody you like offers you food, you fucking eat that shit. All of it. No questions asked. Even if it's like dark matter. You finally made it. Just in time for me to stomp you into space bits. Oh, I love the Bowser fight theme. No, you're not supposed to eat the dark matter. You're supposed to create the dark matter. Well, I mean, try not to make it dark matter. God, I love when the choir comes in for this. Soap, 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 soap. Dragon's Dogma 2 was announced. Wasn't that announced a while back? There we go. Can only make eggs. Hey, that's better than nothing. Eggs are protein. That's good for you. Just try to get some sausage or something. You know, they say the meme diet for gym is chicken and rice because it's got your protein and your carbs. Peanut butter is also pretty good for like just straight carbs if he likes peanut butter. That's what my friend's been eating. He eats a lot of peanut butter. It's not like it's only peanut butter, mind you. He eats a lot of whatever, but peanut butter is definitely something that can be used. Snacks are okay, but it's more so about carbs and fats than sugars, right? Sugars aren't gonna do much of anything for him. You want to give him carbs and fats. Make sure he's eating like more. I don't eat a lot of sugary stuff now. I try to keep it more off that. What? How? Foolish Mario, my plan is too far along now. You really think you can stop me? Wahaha. YouTube tutorials can be hit or miss. I'll say that. I tried to use YouTube tutorials for art and I couldn't follow it at all. I think for a lot of people, maybe it's different for cooking than art, but I really struggle to follow a video tutorial for art. So, Ferdy and Soros have been like, you know, without them, I'd be in a huge pickle for that for sure. I just can't understand what's going on in the video, but with them there, they're able to walk me through each step until I get it, like, properly. Thank you. I'm glad you like the room, Mia. Appreciate that. Welcome. She's only a stepping stone. But the support was nice. I got some comments from the Rumia artist that I like as well. Kinonix commented on it. I love his Rumia. Roto also commented on it. I love his Rumia as well. So it's cool to see, you know, some of the Rumia fellas that I've come to see, you know, hitting me with a pat on the back with that. Like I said, Kinonix is one of my favorite artists right now. He's mostly drawing Koishi, but he's been on a Rumia binge for a while, and his pieces are just, every time I see them, they just, you know, they just soothe my soul. His style is so perfect, a balance between cute and breathtaking. I said that earlier, but like when I see his art, it just, you know, it's just good for the soul. It really is. His art is very pleasant to look at, and I just really relaxes you. It's great. Alright, chat. So, it's been 2.5 hours, and I got through 2 domes. I had a lot of fun with this game. I like Mario Galaxy a lot. So, we need to get out of here, though. Save progress and quit. Yep. Great game. Do you really want to quit? Yes. I'll play more of this for sure, obviously. I've been having a great time with it and just talking about whatever as well. And I've been able to show off the fact that that control scheme setup does in fact work. And it works well enough that you can completely play this game 100% without, you know, with only a controller. Again, I will post a video. I will post a link to the video that I used, the guide of how to set up the controller. I followed it. It's not too complicated. It's not that hard. I did it. You can do it too. And if you want to, you know, you want to play a Galaxy on your little, you know, but you do that, and you can play it like this. But that's all for Mario Galaxy for today, chat. Thank you for watching it. I am gonna 100% this, if you were wondering. I am collecting all the stars. I love this game, and I will always play it 100%. I can't not play it 100%. So, you know, if you're into that, that's great. But if you're not, well, be prepared for some levels to take a while of me retrying because I might fuck them up. But, you know, good game out of 10. What more can I say? I'll return with Galaxy later on.